Welcome to Baltimore, a.k.a. Charm City. Hardly anything charming with the bigger, but for many on the WWE roster, enhanced presence of the Bloodline. Bank Arena for WWE. And this crowd has arrived at CFG Raw live on Netflix. They watched presented by DoorDash. As Roman Reigns has been from Jacob Fatu's inclusion to the big, putting forth his orders. Big task for Jey Uso, the mission, and it was apparent this past Friday. Domination for the family. The fatal four-way, the first round match. Jey Uso, Finn Balor, and L.A. Royce Keys night.
Nobody get involved. Jey, man, I'm here to make sure he gonna handle his business on his own.
Mine is here to make sure that Jey go
tonight.
The blood was on to the next round. I just almost won.
It's Jim.
I just don't want to see you a casualty.
Jimmy, it's Jacob, and now Bloodline's in the building, but more importantly, LA, they're trying to get Solo back in the fold. Knight's in the building.
Semifinals, the winner of the tournament, the winner of this match will advance to this, gets a title shot at SummerSlam.
Playing cheerleader for Royce. Solo's a coward.
Finn Balor, super kick from Jey Uso. Playing peacekeeper for a moment. Shield power! Bob on Royce Keys! Royce Keys! Sends him overtime. Give!
That's what I'm talking
Keeper wipes out Big Solo gets wiped out. Ellie. Knight looking around. Oh, Solo with a spike. The ultimate spine buster.
The Keys did not see that.
Jey Uso with the slap.
So progresses to the semi-final. Jey Uso and he'll meet Javon Evans.
I'm a shot.
Lord! Come on!
And meet me out
Here
the
go.
box in the car.
Lord!
Let's go. Straight to the ring, boys.
There he is.
Roman Reigns and that new bloodline. We reimagined, new look with the Usos and the now dutiful Jacob Fatu, having acknowledged his tribal chief.
Welcome, Jimmy, ladies and gentlemen, and Jey, the Uso Fatu, and Souls, shake the world, heaven, the only way champion, TC
sold out CFG Bank Arena, the OTC in Baltimore, acknowledging Joe Tessitore and Corey Graves 15 days removed from defeating Face with You as Roman Reigns fought to in tribal combat.
11,001, and we are surrounded with over to the sky. Charge their OTC. Acknowledging their.
Look at this scene in the OTC, Baltimore. Her 11th World Championship, his first 2 months removed from earning his World Heavyweight Championship. Cool to see a select back front row there as he made his way down.
Baltimore! Acknowledge me.
Talking about right there, baby. That's what I'm talking. Last men in this ring. We got a lot to be grateful for. Life is good. Advance to the next level. The right-hand man. He's taking the king of the ring. We already know what's going to happen. Tournament, so let's go ahead and do it, Baltimore. Baltimore, acknowledge him. And here's the thing. The tribal chief, we're pretty smart. Well, there's a lot of pick holes, and they're gonna try, a lot of people that are gonna try to piss me off. And they're gonna sit there and say, oh, you favor the man, you favor Jey, the right-hand man, you favor the Yeet, you're always shining him up and you got nothing good to say about Jim. Well, hold up now. It's day one. As the twins have always said, one-ish. All the way back to the beginning. For Big Jim, if it wasn't, there wouldn't be a right hand. Man, if it wasn't for Big Jim, beef, there wouldn't be a tribal chief. And if it wasn't for Big Jim, there would be no bloodline. So Baltimore, acknowledge him. This is what I'm talking about. Talking about right there. That is.
Yeah, I appreciate the love, Oos. Baltimore Tribal Chief. I'm glad you said that, Baltimore. Person here who hasn't been talk about Fatu because there's one been acknowledged. Person here who needs to hold up. One be addressed. Those that don't listen. One person here who needs to one person here acknowledge us.
It sounds like we have a problem. You don't want to listen to the twins? You don't want to acknowledge them?
When it comes to Jey, do I listen to and Jimmy to them? Hell no! The only person that is my O that I acknowledge, TC Roman Reigns.
Good. We don't need yes men around here. Lord! Jacob, they're terrified back there. I hear the whispers. I hear the rumblings. The bloodline's getting back together. Gonna run the business again. The bloodline's gonna... Well, here's the bloodline. Here's newsflash. It's always been here. It's forever. The bloodline. When the wild territories, that wild Samoans years ago were running these, was the bloodline. Heavyweight champion, that was the blood. When Yokozuna was heavy bloodline. When ass off out here entertaining, Rikishi was dancing his ass, the whole world. Bloodline. When Umaga, that was the main event at WrestleMania. That Usos became the greatest tag is the bloodline. When the tag team to ever live. That is the bloodline. When the tribal chief was is the bloodline born. That are tagging with my kids in when your kids 20 years from now, bloodline. That is the for a minute you're the outsider. You've always now I keep hearing you say always been on the outside. You're on the inside. Not no more. Inside now. Welcome, Jacob, to the family business. Jacob, to the blood. Welcome, line.
What a moment here in Baltimore, Corey.
Iota of discord among the bloodline. What we just witnessed, they try to think of the significance, Joe, of rival chief bestowing Jacob Fatu officially in Ulafala upon welcoming the Samoan werewolf.
As Jacob, you are on the inside
to the bloodline.
Yeah, he's side now. Glad you're with us for this for Monday Night Raw in both sold out crowd here. Some more Joe Tessitore alongside Court with a well-earned day. Graves, I'm in for Michael Cole off. Hey, how cool is it, by the way? And you saw Eric Andre, the comedian, when the OTC was coming down here. Comedian and actor sitting there in the front row.
Fighter film coming out later.
Yes, and
you mean the co-star of Roman Reigns in the street?
Also, you want to know what John Cena's up? It is Eric Andre and John Cena up to. Well, June 26th in Little Brother, and that's right. And what a moment he just went here on Netflix. It's the bloodline forever.
This arena indescribable. WWE Universe right here in Baltimore. A long-time stronghold of the WWE. Kicking things off in its big bloodline. Spectacular fashion with the seems like the right-hand man, Jey Uso.
Jacob Fatu got his very own move.
A little bit upset.
The follow moments ago, and now.
Oh, you don't touch the Ulafala, dummy!
Eric Andre. Whoa! What in the world? It was just. Fatu throwing Eric Andre into the ring.
We're gonna have a lawsuit on our hands. Get some security out here.
What is he doing? They're in the front row celebrating with everybody. Eric Andre is just sitting. The next thing you know, Fatu attacks.
Put his head. That's a
excited about the moment.
Hand on the Ulafala.
And now, thankfully, producers and Adam Pearce, referees and officials, and what is he climbing up to the top?
The werewolf on the loose.
And you see Roman Reigns trying to contain the actor and comedian Eric Andre. It's just Jacob Fatu is tossed into the ring. Fatu snaps for a moment. Pearce calming everybody down, a gentleman. Manager of Raw. Whoa! And Fatu is going up top, Corey! Roman, he just ordered him to the top! But I could not believe what I just saw. Eric Andre, who was sitting, was just dragged into the ring in the front row.
One more time.
What? Roman's calling this. No! Stop him! Shots! Jacob Fatu from the top! Who is going to destroy Eric Andre? He is helpless! Roman Reigns knows exactly what type of man he has in the bloodline.
If you don't want to do this, come on and you can get it. And if you push us, if you force our hand.
That was Austin. A warning shot to the entire.
Well, this is the scene as they're tending that's unfolding here in Baltimore. Eric Andre and the Bloodline, who having been walks off after Jacob Fatu given the green light from Roman Reigns on Eric Andre twice.
And
splash down.
Listen, Eric Andre is only excited. He put his hands on the Ula stake here, was being a little overly bestowed upon, and unfortunately for Mr. Andre, Jacob Fatu by the OTC. He paid a severe price.
Really excited with what they were witnessing. 1,000 people who were over. But to think that a celebrity like this, and the next thing you know, somebody comes to sit in the front row. Jacob Fatu is on
the Bloodline's world. We are
on the attack.
This is simply living in it.
Right now, the concern is for Eric. Eric Andre is
nice and easy now. Hold this rope. Hold this. Just
trying to help him to his feet.
Rolling on your back.
Ribs is Adam Pearce. You can see him reaching for his ribs.
Are you surprised? I was in the top rope not once, but a nearly 300-pound man from twice. The Samoan werewolf star are absolutely decimating a Hollywood. Apologies, I suppose, to Eric Andre.
Get
it backstage.
Go back there and make sure they have something to Thank you. Thank you.
Smooth things over, Pierce.
Well, he is unsteady on his feet.
Make sure I got the X-ray set up, okay? Should we get under the arm?
Want to remind you that's the game in Minnesota. It'll be August 1st. SummerSlam is coming to US Bank Stadium in second. Individual via Ticketmaster. Event tickets are on sale now. Still trying to catch our breath in Baltimore as actors digest what we just witnessed here. Comedian Eric Andre was the excitement of what we saw, sitting in the front row, enjoying, and then this happened with Jacob Fatu.
Mistake that Eric Andre knew, Corey. And this is the maid that incurred the wrath, the sacred Ulafala gift of Jacob Fatu. Touching, gifted to Jacob by Roman Reigns. And here's where Roman showed moments before that he has some level of control over Jacob Fatu. But the tribal chief calls the shot.
And then Fatu goes up
Shots.
top and splashes down Eric Andre on actor, comedian. And the order came for each.
One more time.
And then even more violence.
The smile tells the tale. This was about real on the face of Roman Reigns, establishing dominance. This was a roster and the entire WWE about Roman telling the WWE Universe that the bloodline is back for.
It was hard to watch.
And more dangerous than ever before.
Andre being helped backstage. As to his condition, he came there. We're going to try to get you an update here. Was excited like 11,000 plus. Jacob Fatu takes the orders from Roman. Plus R. And the next thing you know, Reigns and does that.
Men's King of the Ring, first round matchup, and the Queen of the Ring.
Round match in the Queen first from Columbus, Liz.
Who will up next in the Queen of the Ring turn? And for the second time in her career, and Corey, so much at stake in the Arabia Night of Champions if you win Slam.
This singular tournament could far, no matter what you currently find yourself, Bliss's chances, and I'll tell you why. This has seen her have success recently alongside Charlotte Flair.
Stadiums are on sale now via B in a main event for a world title at SummerSlam.
From Big C, Green.
United States champion Chelsea Green. I do want to make speared through the barricade by Braun Breaker in our main event. Cleared to be in Paris for Monday Night Raw.
Soon, Mr. Heyman, to continue learning. Allegiance, Michael Cole.
We're actually in Paris.
Yeah, who gifted us Lady Liberty?
Hey, 8 nights ago it clashed in Italy to social media how her Italian make working this week.
Well, some of us were in Italy at the same opportunity, the same grace in Italy. Meanwhile, all Becky, and remember what took her to the mountaintop of ring right before us.
First ever Queen of the Ring time world champion.
Tumultuous mental state.
Yes.
Today, she is Liv Morgan.
Stories to unpack in this matchup here. Current world champion from Judge Birthday here in Paris, France today.
Having Michael Cole drum up nonsensical Conte, she wants to spend it by advancing and taking it all.
Okay, so let's talk. No help at all from anyone of the Judgment Day. Actually, next week in the semifinal road. What do you think is going to happen then?
It's all in the best, but Liv is smart enough to understand that if
rules in this matchup, first woman to gain pin, and that no down. Ooh, when we saw legal low blow from Miss Morgan. We'll see Green.
I love the strategy out of the gate by both, trying to get out of this fatal four-way ASAP.
Pace matchup. The winner of this match will advance Queen of the Ring tournament. Alexa Bliss, nice drop kick. Would love to advance in the tournament tonight. Nobody home as Bliss delivers a right hand. And now Becky Lynch with a, and now, oh, Morgan. Are you gonna fly? Cross body. She'd be if she won Queen of the Ring. Semifinals to take on the winner of a
that jaded that you don't States as United States champion?
Fine.
Queen of WWE.
And now Becky and deliver a leg drop. And again, run-ins with Becky Lynch over the past chip to Sol Ruca at Clash in Italy.
It's opening of a refrigerator.
To Bliss, and there's the Becky bloater. Side leg, Bliss has got to kick out.
And that's what it's about. Understanding that moments like this, one-on-one when the opportunity presents itself.
Again, a Night of Champions in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Slam for a world champion.
Bliss.
Becky Lynch now caught by Bliss. And now from behind, backstage. Tournament, because when she wins, she'll challenge the says that no one wants to stand up and try to.
Big right hand by Green.
Water with a kick to the
Ellis Island right now. Watching Chelsea Green, the great patriot. To potentially her ship. Dom claims Eddie is. It's
okay. One. Maybe not. Everybody down in this. The winner advances to semifinals. The town already. Io Sky, Raquel Rodriguez set for their tackles, and Lumis Bliss now.
Bliss takes down the women's world champion Liv Morgan.
Electric crowd here tonight in Paris.
Green of teamwork between Green and Alexa.
Case strategy. Turn it into a 2-on-2 match. See rolling, or was.
The blitz of strike.
Now Bliss turns her attention to. Missile. This matchup.
No doubt about it. As
hook of the leg. for a World Championship opportunity at Summer event.
Alexa could be looking up at home. Any English speakers wondering what the crowd has been to. Made famous by our French counterpart.
And Bliss high above the ring. Chelsea looking to
mission for both women.
Nia Jax, Jade Cargill now. Into the pipe and out. Oh, twisted Bliss things up.
My God, I don't know how.
Incredible matchup. Queen of the Ring tournament.
His match at this juncture to be wheeled home.
To set in here. Remember, she lost her
situation. This is championship pedigree. This is the moment arrives to strike. That's exactly what
in Chelsea Green and out. Oh, Alexa blocked by Lynch. Lynch now into a man hit by Lynch. And Alexa takes out Oblivion. Bliss blocked. Sister Abigail. And back into a manhandle swings turn. For the prettier Morgan and the win.
Here is your pin, Liv.
You to stop selling your women's world all and just took one step.
Four great women here tonight on Monday.
Sister Abigail, which likely would have earned her feet away. A manhandle for Becky Lynch. Insert Chelsea. Waited for the final
opportunity. That's a stipulation as long Lyra's got a chance.
What I'm curious to see is to what about the difference between winning a champion and if Lyra shows us that tonight, she technically
be able to pull that off, because I loved what I saw Sol Ruca down the hallway. She left Sol being a fighting champion, decided to put the gold on.
Whether or not she has what it takes to get past
tonight.
Stick with what brought her to the dance. Sol right now. With that said, Sol has Lyra knows that as well. So Sol needs to come out.
And Corey, you're a former champion. When you win that, she's been on a high for 8 nights now.
Shoulders if you do pick up a win. With that Continental Championship.
Valkyria, nice springboarding and a kick out. Sol Ruca's a high flyer. Added advantage. She's not your typical
abilities to her in-ring style. The fact is, a problem now how she applies it. It's really going to make or break.
L group.
Trick somebody can do in the. How do you
X factor
to being body belongs to Lyra Valkyria. She traveled the globe on the advantage. It's whether or not she's willing to pull the
SmackDown's newest acquisition, Finn Balor. And again, champion's advantage for Ruca. Sol up on her shoulders. Maybe looking
by pinfall or submission. You don't want for tonight. A clean
up by Valkyria. And now
oh God!
Over the top rope to the Continental Championship. Lyra Valkyria the champ. That title means Sol Ruca champion, and now the current Intercontinental champion.
Well, unfortunately, the championship. And what a heartbreaker that can be.
Now she's been so focused on tag team, and here now is the cover.
I believe it does. I believe, if anything, Lyra has learned it's time to learn how to become champion, how to stay all right in that respect.
Yeah, Lyra made the point to Bayley of that. It's been a while since Bayley has held.
So proud of the women's division. Sometimes it's at her own expense. With this inverted Boston Crab.
Tap out here would give Lyra the title.
Lyra has that cinched in. Ruca nearly
wonder how much Sol has left of Lyra Valkyria.
I agree until Lyra started pandering to the fans a moment ago. Enjoy yourself.
That step up Enziguri into the cover again. Tour the last couple of weeks here in Europe. Sol Ruca's whipped across the ring with a.
Yeah, Lyra sinking into her game plan, trying to push the pace.
Yeah, I think they're being wearing Ruca down, and we're going to learn a lot. Have the guts? Does she have the fortitude?
Those intangibles make all the difference.
And a kick out. Intercontinental champion. Ruca looking to gain some momentum. I've been very impressed. We mentioned this a few tonight. Her first opportunity at the Intercontinental.
Clearly, Lyra has been watching her calendar, and now Lyra's going to make the best of this opportunity.
A lot about the champion Sol Ruca in her first title. Keep the title.
We know Ruca has the physical skill set.
It has to do with experience. Sol has had to learn fast. Nice back elbow, another one. Lyra into the
whoa!
Oh, Sol Ruca.
Gas pedal.
Missile drop kick drives Lyra.
Here, that next level.
Oh, right running.
Missile drop kick to the chest of Valkyria. Not enough to keep Valkyria down.
Innocent night Raw. Ruca off the top. Intercept. And now Lyra. Leg drop. Sol Ruca though rolls
by the champion.
At spinning, surviving.
Tonight, there we see the leg drop across the back. Pulled away, put as much space between herself as that.
And that's instant, Corey, you just can't teach.
Right.
And now Lyra. Tornado to hands and feet. Hey. Tremendous action.
Champion hooked.
So Ruca though.
Not where Lyra wants to be. Valkyria's a smart competitor. She definitely did her.
Trying to fight out of this.
Uh-oh.
And now stack up, grabs.
For Valkyria.
His exhaustion seen.
Sol
snatch nowhere. Retains the title.
Here it is. Intercontinental.
Toughest Congratulations to we learned that much throughout the match. And the champion made her
all the credit in the world. What a title. Now upset Lyra Valkyria. And just think, Corey, this is just
no doubt about it. The sky truly is the limit. And the secret being lost several times throughout their careers, but really not with the Intercontinental Championship tasks in the world of lucha, doing of excellence. If any, the champion is feeling made possible.
These European crowds.
No doubt about it. I can't wait to come.
Nights. 2 weeks from tonight, 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Question in London. Will it be the AAA Hall of Famer Rey in moments?
Justin. Brace yourself, New York City, and now brace your Continental Championship in a drill time. To win his third Fame resume. World Championships. 3 in last week, Corey, coming off a tag in Rusev.
Rey Mysterio of accolades a mile long. You neglect Rey Mysterio and brand new general AAA.
And a hell of a commentator, too.
So, forgive me.
Does JBL listen?
Matter of fact.
Well, Mysterio's the one who retired him, remember?
Let's see what Rey has left. Continental Champion.
One ball, a Continental Champ. Introducing first, San Diego, California, 5 pounds, Rey Catapult, 9 kilos. He is champion.
Referee Eddie Arango sent out an Instagram. He called it the most absolute honor to be in the ring with the WWE. These two have only met a handful of times. Continental title. Chip from the spectacular Penta.
Rey Mysterio of all time. As we can see, despite all the miles on his...
Rio has Penta now in position. 9 and Penta launching. And now baseball slide. And
oh!
Springboard move. To impress year after year.
Like no one else.
Oh! Penta driving Mysterio. Or submit Penta to...
You need to focus on not getting caught up in the...
Oh!
Carrying on.
He's in there with an idol. One of his heroes. Chip that he's held for nearly 100 days.
Paid and pay. Rey out of the way. Penta got nothing.
Champion. He might have suffered a broken hand there. Rey, how do you take the title away, Corey?
Let Penta burn himself out.
Oh! Kick out by Rey.
And Rey has an incredibly... can capitalize. Rey will. If not...
Penta not letting this moment get too big for a fight.
Rey Mysterio, technically speaking.
Oh!
Penta...
Rey.
And the magnitude of this matchup beyond the internet is a superstar. A mega is breathing rarefied air, not only in their native accomplishment, that same level of glory that Rey had.
Penta. And Penta hushed the crowd so that... Niceties in this matchup have gone by Rey Mysterio.
Oh.
Yeah, Penta's now cutting a...
Penta lives for. The man lives to fight. Luchadors of all time is now irrelevant. It's some...
Rey stunned. And a Penta right to the midsection.
Rey Mysterio's body. Rey looking...
Penta, tope con hilo. Or submit the champion.
The Intercontinental unification of his ethos. Cero.
He's been the Intercontinental champion for...
We are in Paris, France.
And Penta...
And as if either culture on a
destroyer, Rey runs into the backstabber in a kick out. I don't agree with a lot of things.
Look, as Penta unable to put the Hall of Famer away.
But I do agree, for many, many years here in WWE, this level, over a dozen Hall of Championship in the league.
We've got Rey Mysterio.
Oh, what a kicks it 2.5.
Ethan at Penta, but Rey Mysterio turning that into a brutal tornado DDT.
Career in the Hall of Fame a couple of years. Bomb, Penta able to Penta with a kick intercepted by Rey.
Rey looking to dial it up.
Yeah, 6-1. Listen to this play.
Certain phenomenal one.
Oh, okay. Is it gonna?
Rey can feel it. He is on the
count there. Count out does not help Rey in this. Feel it now. Feeding off the energy of steps.
Rey needs to keep the champion reeling.
It isn't often that you see captivated this crowd here tonight.
Moments ago, back to the globe, but Rey Mysterio just on around the world, not just in
Mysterio. And now dropping Rey. Stamina. Not the win.
That this deep into a matchup is sort of a wake-up call. I do have a strength advantage. I should use it more.
Good enough to retain. Hook both legs that time, and this all the time. He's the biggest little man, more times than not, a champion. Corey, it's been the pleasure of my career. Never forget 2006, to win his first world championship and one of the biggest.
Our strategy, Penta fully aware that Rey does.
Developments over the last couple of years. Penta's got Rey caught middle of the ring. It looks
Mysterio has studied his opposition as he
that. The championship. Penta's right. Brazilians of Rey Mysterio.
Intercontinental champion delivering the. But Mysterio as he's drawn.
And Penta steps. It's on the shoulders.
Oh!
Penta by Rey landed right on the top of his head. 6-1 Mysterio dropping the net. Penta kicked out at 2.
Unbelievable. A 6 delivering the poison rana. That Mysterio made all the difference.
I'm still speechless.
Tell which luchador had the worst landing. Championship means. This is awesome.
Oh, and a big super kick by Penta again. This time Mysterio rolls through. Another 6-1-9. Into win a third intercade. Oh, and Penta got.
Desperation move by the. There it is.
Mexican destroy that landing. Penta retained.
About it, both luchadors bringing their as though Rey Mysterio was closing. Penta got the knees up to lift neck of Mysterio, but what a
tonight there was no doubt about it. Page and Rusev assaulting.
We just witnessed an Intercontinental champion, but this is inexcusable. Of Ethan Page and Rusev.
And now Rusev with Page continuing to punish.
Rey Mysterio, Lucha Libre, Dragon Lee has hit the.
But Rusev and Dragon Lee unloading on Rusev.
Dragon Lee
gonna send Page over the. Rusev knocked down, wanting to spread his wings, but Ethan now drive Lee into the time. Penta and Mysterio.
Uncalled for Rusev and Ethan.
No! Just ripped the match shown by Rusev. Animals. Gable.
Hell yes!
With a German Gable, who's learned, understands what it's like to. Chad Gable has a most. And with the ankle lock locked in. And again by Rusev. I'll tell you, Corey, I'm a long.
He's the best professional wrestler in the business over the last.
Next, in the King of the Ring, Fatal.
Seth freaking Rollins, you have every reason. If you're a fan of season to be optimistic about this way, because Rollins now King of the Ring, Fatal 4. has adjusted his over the vision. I talked to Seth's earlier point of view. He's no longer obsessing over today. He said the vision's in the rear view. That dope Braun mirror, and I couldn't be happier. Baker took out Paul Heyman for me.
Here's another thing for Rollins tonight. Yeah, Paul Heyman not medically cleared to be here. He has more experience in this match combined than the other three when it comes to big matches in this
Rollins himself
type of atmosphere
has been referred to as WrestleMania. When the chips are down, this generation's Mr. Wrestling, when the stakes are at their highest.
Oh, Seth Rollins also made it clear.
That's when Rollins comes to life.
Clear that if he wins King of the Ring, main event, SummerSlam. Going to challenge Roman Reigns.
But that if, like huge, could be a very big, like a 7-foot if.
Presenting MF T weighing out Talla at 300 pounds. Tonga.
Here earlier tonight, we saw the MFTs. This is their powerhouse. The Tonga, who this past Friday night on Sequoia Lake, Talla SmackDown defeated Royce Keith in what was a war. He's thanks to the help of his buddies.
Talla Tonga, WWE. This young man does not possess. Quickly gaining footing here in Dutch. An overabundance of in-ring and feet tall. He is dangerous experience, but he is 7. He is mean, and he is. Could you imagine looking for the King's crown? Imagine would have King Tonga, and that was a deep cut.
Very deep cut.
Wouldn't even be the first.
This is the revolution.
The biggest party is coming to US Banks of the summer. SummerSlam Stadium in Minnesota. August full event tickets are on sale now. The first and second individual ticket master will be a part of SummerSlam, as will the winner of the King of the Ring tournament, the winner of the Queen of the Ring tournament championships in Minnesota. They will challenge for world champ soda. Young man, Ricky. And this Saint is the absolute, I believe, ceiling for Ricky Saint.
I don't even
sky high.
I don't even know if there is a ceiling for Ricky. He's fashionable and he is Saints, man. This guy is hand smoother than silk in the ring.
Confidence. Known this young Ricky Saints, a Bullet fan for many years, and he continues to impress me in the ring.
It's amazing how long you've known Ricky Saints.
Oh, no, that's what
Saints did. He only started speaking to you about 3 weeks ago.
Someone told you, some gossip.
Yeah, hey, Ricky.
No, he didn't.
Ricky. Kid.
Your boy is
North Carolina, and 95 pounds,
You know, Corey, here is a young man of superstardom and who is on the cusp.
I couldn't say it any better with you. Javon Evans in myself. I completely agree. Short order has managed to WWE Universe with his mind-bait the entire WWE blowing athleticism and infect fan of Javon Evans. And we're up to his attitude. I'm a huge about to find out if he has what it takes. That next step, being king of the ring. Well, take that next step in his career.
That when you look at the ring tonight, you has to be a clear favorite. Just the believe that Seth Rollins experience factor alone against up here just for a month or so at the young OG, Javon Evans, Ricky Saints, this level, Talla Tonga.
I would absolutely agree with you, Cole.
Green as well.
on paper, aside from the fact that Seth is facing individuals. Seth Rollins as being off with three very cagey individuals. Most experienced to target.
It's a fatal four-way matchup.
Superstar in this matchup may wind up with them,
which means the first man to gain pinfall or simplifications. Rollins mentioned this earlier. Submission will win. No countouts, no disqualification tonight. The last time he fought in Paris, world title in a fatal four-way match. Last year, he actually defended the matchup. So here we go. The official in this matchup is Sean
Saints off of the opening bell. A clear
Bennett tonight.
And I love that out of Ricky's right hand to Seth Rollins. Put him aside and pick him apart.
And now
take one opponent, set it.
Javon Evans using his speed, and Tonga looking to use his power. His quickness. Talla. Evans, second. Talla. Tonga just hung on. Rope went for the springboard cutter, but
absolutely.
Oh, what a tackle. And now Seth Rollins going to Tonga. Square off with Talla. The winner will advance to the semifinal of Friday night's Fatal Four Finals to face the winner away on SmackDown. And Rollins again looking to force Tonga to make some mistakes. Little effect on this massive makes, but those chops having very little. And Rollins inside out. Oh, that tackle! Turning
Rollins' experience, I don't know if he's ever goodness been hit that hard. My goodness. Keep your eyes on the young OG.
This past Friday night on SmackDown, Solo. You know, it's interesting. Koa warned Royce Keys, the difference, of course, to Reigns in the bloodline. The war may be coming. Can you imagine if Talla Tonga wins the slam?
King Tonga,
bang, King of the Ring, and he faces Roman at some.
Could change the complexion of the entire.
And Rollins will runs
WWE Universe.
And right into Tonga, try to send him over the top. On Ricky Saints now back into the battle. Rope Evans as well, but Tonga hanging on.
I like this strategy by Evans. Take out the big man.
And Ricky Saints
and Rollins to this point work together to.
Oh, and Tonga with an elbow.
Opportunistic Ricky Saints.
Oh. That's a great way to put it.
And there's chaos all around you.
Oh.
You've got to be in a fatal four-way environment. You have to keep your eyes wide open.
Sending Evans to Talla Tonga as these
and not miss a beat.
And now he's just two have formed a shaky alliance. Talent in the world. A great entrance here. Ricky Saints, a man with all the ring performer, but will do what he has to do to win.
A longtime protege of who?
And like we saw Friday night.
It was Ricky Saints, Cody Rhodes. You don't think Saints bit about how to deal with Seth Rollins? Went to Cody, picked his brain a little. My!
And Ricky Saints. Oh! Man. He said, let's keep working together here. For Saints. This would be ingenious if it works out. Tonga do all the tough work.
And Diesel vibes.
Well, yes! Well,
we got HBK.
Good call. Perfect call. Now to Ricky Saints. Big boot by Tonga.
The hole in Talla Tonga's game is that sometimes, if I had to poke, times he takes a little too long to survey this. In time, it will come. When Talla situation, it's a lack of experience. Tonga can react and realize freakishly strong.
Yeah, like this.
That he's 7 feet tall and he is good luck.
He's going to send Javon Rope to the floor. Talla Evans.
Wow.
Over the top. Tonga dominating. The 25th King of the Ring was Saturday at Night of Champions. It will be crowned 2 weeks from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, the champion of the main event at SummerSlam, and ready to go on to face a world right now, Talla Tonga, looking to advance away to the semifinals in this fatal four.
Talla Tonga now stalking.
And you know what an opportunity, King of the Ring.
Von Evans.
No! Ring is, you look at the last two King of the Rings, SummerSlam, to win the world champ. Cody Rhodes and Gunther both went on to championship.
Press route to the top of the mountain.
So there's precedent there.
Whether or not you make it there remains the beast of opportunities. Be seen, but you're at least armed with the best.
First ever King of the Famer, Don the Rock. The ring crowned in 1985, the Hall of Morocco. And Talla, massive frame into the chest of Seth Rollins. Tonga now! And Matt Rollins, 11 world 12 Hall champions for King of the Ring. Hall of Famers once held that crown.
As a child, I watched King Mabel.
Crown.
And I challenged Diesel for the WWE Championship.
Would win in 2002 and go on
championship at SummerSlam.
Brock Lesnar to challenge and win the championship. And Bret Hart, the only two-time SummerSlam that year. King of the Ring winner. What King of the Ring has done to the careers. And you think about, well, Stone Cold Steve Austin into the stratosphere, launching that man's career.
Fateful night that was.
Been a clinic for Tonga. And now Tonga.
Man.
This is. And Ricky Saints now who just runs into a right hand. Good luck. Was trying to work an alliance with Tonga moments ago, stopping this monster.
Opinion: Ricky Saints should start. And this is where, in my professional, cheating.
Well,
exactly.
He can do whatever he wants.
Come on, Ricky.
It's all legal. Remember, there's no
It's
disqualification.
a cheat. I think we should make an amendment to the WWE rulebook that if your opponent's over 7 feet,
you can do that in this match. It's legal.
Tall, you should be allowed to thumb him in the eye.
There's no disqualifications.
What the hell's Ricky?
He can't even think straight. He can't fight.
What are you thinking?
Oh, he can't function. He's had the hell beat out
Thumb
of him.
him in the eye.
Oh, no!
Ricky.
I mean, everything in his path in this Tonga is destroying Fatal 4-Way.
Look at the size of this.
Ricky Saints, who has no idea where he is. Well, Tonga into the post, and now an opportunity perhaps. Saints, though, great move, driving tough for someone in this Fatals with a suicide dive. Drive 4-Way. Maybe it's Seth Rollins. Driving Tonga into the barricade, still in his Seth. Saints driving tough feet, however.
Gonna take more than that.
Tonga again, shoulder first to the... And finally, they post.
The big man is staggered.
Deciding to work together to like that.
Smart strategy.
Take the big man out.
Just strategy by Rollins and Saints. Ricky, thumb him in the eye. Now.
And again. Fatal. And it's legal. There's no disqualification. No 4-way rules. Look at this. Tonga.
If I were to compete in a match like this, I'd start.
Oh, look at. That's both men. Tonga. Into the barrack, and now Javon Evans driving cage.
My goodness.
Seth Rollins, big opportunity now for those. And now back into the ring. Ricky, 2 men, turn this into a one-on-one matchup.
Has neutralized the massive Talla,
at least momentarily.
Evans, Tonga, Rollins the ring. This is Rollins and Saints one-on-one inside sort of opportunity in a Fatal 4-Way. You can. We take another look at Javon. Only hope for Javon Evans. Over the barricade to take down Tonga. Propelling himself into the barricade.
Ricky Saints looking for the biggest win. A rising star on his career here tonight. Friday Night SmackDown has all the tools. And a big clothesline, though, from Seth. Has the attitude. And Rollins, the 6-time running knee. Time world champion. And a Falcon Arrow. And now, Rollins is away. Maybe looking to put Ricky Saints, the man who knocked off Braun Breaker last week.
Rollins lining up Saints, but keep your eyes on the red dot.
Cover.
Young OG.
Wow. To advance. Almost a massive upset for Evans. Rollins has got a kick at it too. It's here tonight.
Javon Evans well aware that in fact it was. OG understands there's more work simply too, and the young to be done. It is time to get bouncy in Paris.
Springboard.
Javon lining up Rollins.
Up the second rope. Rollins caught him. Kicked under the ring, looking for a pedigree. Javon up to the midsection. Now setting Javon up. Able to counter with the right hand. Rollins caught him. Went for the buckle. Rollins into the corner.
Counter
bomb, but Evans turned right
for counter between the young O and G and the visionary. Javon looking to take flight, but
Saints cuts him off with a boot. Absolute Ricky. And now with that revolution. Cover by Saints.
That's it.
DDT. Evans for absolute Ricky Saints.
I was already
next out, so close.
Be having visions, Michael Cole Street, for King Ricky of the parade down Bourbon of New Orleans. If he becomes Evans, had a little too much left in this King of the Ring, but Javon tank.
That Revolution DDT as the capacity crowd looks on tonight, almost putting Evans away. Night in Paris, one of these in the ring tournament to take on the winner of this men heading to the semifinals of the King Friday nights. First.
Saints trying to make the
crown matchup on Friday Night SmackDown.
Climb to the top rope, but Rollins interrupting.
Javon Evans time. He slipped. And And that'll give now. Lands to the floor. Again, high risk back.
This kid is unbelievable.
Offense, but Javon Evans right back on the attack.
Just recover in that moment.
Evans never.
Luckily, Saints wasn't able to.
Says die. Oh, goodness. Take advantage. Seth Rollins, though. Gonna Tonga. Over. Talla.
Oh, no. Oh, the showers for Rollins. Oh, no. Could be time to hit
for the Talla T-bomb. Seth Rollins. Seth trying to take Rollins, though, with a kick. The big man off his feet again. Bit overzealous, went over the top rope thanks to. And Talla Tonga now for Rollins. Over the top rope. And now Ricky Saints dumping Rollins.
Saints now wants
into Javon Evans and perhaps
on one with Evans.
Yeah, looking to turn his attention. Set him up for the Rochambeau. Here we go.
Rochambeau, Michael Cole.
And Saints sent out to the floor.
Javon got that. Look in his eyes. Where we died. And Cole. We all.
Javon Evans taking everybody out.
The young OG taking a massive risk that paid.
And now Javon
paid off huge dividends.
Has Rollins in the ring. Gonna head up top. Javon Evans.
Remember the OG cutter.
And Ricky Saints. Has he been in this match?
Extreme.
This was right there. Saints, how impressive.
Opportunistic. In the right place at the right time.
And now Seth Rollins on offense. Seth
don't like it.
And how to do here?
I have no idea, but
now that tower of a man.
No.
Talla Tonga.
Oh, God. No.
Look at the power. Somehow landed on Evans, though. Evans' feet. Tonga. Oh, Evans. Rollins. Cover by Tonga. Breaks things up.
Credit where it's due. Young man is growing into a foot to Talla Tonga. This force in WWE.
What about Saints? What they've shown in this matchup, Javon Evans. What about Ricky Saints here tonight against one of the all-time greats? And Rollins. And Talla Tonga floor. Tonga now will send Rollins out to the. And Tonga now. Announce table. Get ripping apart out of their graves.
I'm trying. I'm a little trapped here. Handing over a fallen Seth Freak. Talla Tonga sticking Rollins. Experience. No! And Rollins about to experience.
Javon Evans caught by with that Talla T-bomb. Tonga. Talla Tonga now. And a stop.
Skull just bounced off the cowl.
Up by Rollins.
Talla's scuff at the French announce desk.
Rollins do now. And what a tightrope walk on the barricade. Another stop to the monster.
Finish the job.
Rollins into the ring. Closing it. Running a win to advance to the king of the. Moves out of harm's way. The ring. Went for the stop. Ricky Saints. Went for the revolution and get to a stop. Rollins and Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins is going to advance. Austin Theory. That's in the king of the ring. Wait a minute. Just drag the official off.
Vision continues to haunt
the count.
Its creator.
And now, Austin Theory.
Tez
Ford. Coming Theory, this alliance that's been formed into the aid. Attacking with Ford and Rollins. No.
Bound by a common enemy.
Oh, no. Braun break. There are no disqualifications. Torpedo spear. Rollins wiped out.
But it's Ricky's moment.
No, the unpredictable badass. No, it isn't. It's Javon Evans. Moment. OG caught out. Covered by Evans. The vision screws. Evans advances. Rollins again.
Winner. Here is your spawn.
Tremendous wherewithal.
Evans.
For Javon Evans and ring awareness to pull
to the young OG.
This off.
Congratulations. who fought through the, delivered an OG Kane, who endured and now takes one seat king of the ring. But this step closer to becoming was wild and off the rails. This is some of the punishment suffered almost from the opening bell by all of these men. Take the next step tonight for the right to take super stomp by Rollins off the.
Seth had this match won, Corey.
Seth barricade took Talla out.
Seth Rollins is going to the semifinals.
Oh, it didn't look like Ricky Saints was getting
the king of the ring.
You're absolutely right. No, but Austin Theory, which is legal, and then grab our official Sean Bennett, which is on Breaker. A week after Rollins.